Hey everyone! So let me tell you a story. A boy and his father were in a car crash. And the father dies and the boy is rushed to hospital. As he's wheeled into the operating theatre, the surgeon takes one look at the boy and says, "I can't operate on him because this is my son." How did that happen? No, this is not a ghost story. The surgeon was the boy's mother. But what happened? So we have these stereotypes about male and female professions and other words, and we're going to discuss all of that today. So in today's video, we're going to talk about masculine and feminine nouns and how to use them in sentences. Also common and neuter genders and how to use them in sentences as well. We're going to talk about some gender-inclusive language. We have a quiz lined up for you, solutions to quiz number 5, and a shout out to the fastest 5 correct entries. We have so much to do, so let's get going. Hey, this is Chetna and you're watching the 21-day English speaking course on ChetChat. And today is day number 6. And this is the battle of sexes. Well, not literally. Today we're going to talk about how English language changes a bit when we talk about masculine and feminine genders. So let's take a few examples. This is a girl. She is feeling very cold. This is a boy. His moustaches are really large and strange. This is grandmother. Her hair is longer than mine. This is a king. He is looking out for his queen. The king is very proud of himself. This is a bride. She needs to get dressed herself because her groom is out there waiting for her. This is a hero. His movies have all flopped. Now notice how boy, girl, grandmother, grandfather, king, hero, heroine, queen, bride, bridegroom, these were all nouns. So there was masculine nouns and feminine nouns. And also notice I used his, her, he, she, himself, herself. These are gender-specific pronouns. We'll talk about pronouns in another class, but it's important to know that we're going to use these specific words when we are referring to masculine or feminine genders when we're making sentences. So let's take a few more examples. And now, quickly make some sentences with masculine and feminine nouns and put them quickly as a comment under this video. Now let's take a look at some professions and see what comes to your mind. Are these masculine or feminine? And what comes to mind when I say nurse? What about engineer? Teacher? Soldier? So there are stereotypes everywhere. And now we're going to learn some gender-inclusive language because there are ways in which people have been talking so far. And times are changing and now there's a different style of talking. So I thought, why not use this video as a forum to tell you about what is the way that you can speak that people will generally find it acceptable and no one will get upset by what you've just said. Hey guys, no, that doesn't sound quite right because it's gender specific. So how about we say, hey everyone, or hey people, or shorten that to hey peeps. Who is that guy? Who is that person? Ladies and gentlemen. Now this gets difficult because they've got maybe the LGBTQ community and there are some sensitive issues here. So how about we say folks, everyone, or people, or even peeps? Dear sir. This is kind of old-fashioned. Now it's more appropriate to say dear sir or madam. The chairman of the company. The chairperson of the company. The student is required to write his roll number. But what if the student is a girl? The students are required to write their roll numbers. Instead of saying the conventional waiter or waitress, how about we just say server? Similarly, instead of saying air hostess, steward, stewardess, how about we say flight attendant? And nowadays, people don't refer to the male and female actors as actors and actresses. They call everyone uniformly an actor. Similarly, the common man is now called the average person, and mankind is referred to as humanity. Instead of saying fireman, we can say firefighter. Instead of saying policeman, we can say police officer. And instead of specifically saying boyfriend or girlfriend, how about we say partner or spouse? Similarly, salesman, saleswomen, salesperson. Now let's make some sentences. I left a message for the doctor and he said he would get back to me. Remember that surgeon who was a lady? I left a message for the doctor and they said they would get back to me. I think someone has left his laptop behind. I think someone has left their laptop behind. Who is the marketing director of the company? I will email him. But what if the marketing director is not a him? Who is the marketing director of the company? I will email them. So you took a look at some common genders, and common genders are very safe to use in conversation. As far as possible, unless it's clearly masculine or feminine, try to use more of common genders and gender-inclusive vocabulary. And now that we've covered masculine, feminine, and common gender, let's turn our attention to the final one, which is the neuter gender. This is typically for things that are neutral, not evidently masculine or feminine or not even common. So unless you specifically know that that animal is male or female, you would tend to use it in a neutral way. For example, the cat was licking its tail. The dog has eaten its food. Notice that there's no apostrophe in this particular its. The dog has eaten its food. Also, non-living things fall under this category. For example, television, camera, lights, fan, table, chair, computer, mobile phone. You get the drift. Let's take a look at some examples of how sentences are made for the neuter gender. I saw the Avengers movie last night. It was fascinating. The chair is very comfortable. I love its reclining back and soft cushions. And now it's quiz time. And here are the solutions to quiz number 5 from class number 5. And the moment you've been waiting for, the fastest 5 correct answers for quiz number 5. And that's all for now. I hope you've watched the first 5 classes of our 21-day English speaking course. And if you've missed any one of them, I'm going to drop links for you under this video. And I'm also going to leave links to our Learn English playlist so you can go back and learn some more words and phrases and vocabulary. And in case you want some more personalized attention, you can join our exclusive ChetChatters Members Club by pressing the join button, which is right next to the subscribe button. And remember to keep your notifications on and the bell icon pressed, because we're going to release a new video for you every Friday at 4 p.m. And happy learning!